Welcome to Whiterock, BC, a quaint and charming town um, nestled between South Surrey, Semiahmoo Bay, and the Semiahmoo Native Reserve. Lies Whiterock, BC, a quaint little town. You guys come and see. How do we get there? Well, we get there by following the 99 to the 99A, down Johnson Road to Whiterock, or we can come up the I-5 to 8th Avenue, down Beach Road, and into Whiterock, and you can't miss it. It's quite prominent when you get there. Whiterock was named for this white rock in the middle of the beach. Legend has it the Cowichan god chief refused his son to marry a native woman from Cowichan Bay. He got mad and threw the rock across the bay, and where he landed, he would start his new nation, the Semiahmoo Nation. Railroads were a very important part of this young and growing city. This was the main hub for immigration from the States and all transportation coming and freight coming from the States to BC. Established around 1909, this railroad station has the immigration as well. Through the 40s, this was a main passenger and customs clearing center. The train stopped here on its way to Vancouver, carrying freight and passengers through this quaint little city. A lot of passengers would come off and stay for their summer vacations at Whiterock. There's no passenger trains anymore. The building has been converted. The old railroad building has been converted into a museum and a local landmark, rebuilt in the late 70s as a heritage building and serves as a local gallery. As I said before, the trains usually don't stop in Whiterock, only on special occasions. This one was done in about 1978 when the Royal Hudson was on its inaugural run and stopped in Whiterock as part of promotional tours through many towns and cities in BC. As it so happens, the railroad doesn't stop anymore, and it becomes a hazard for tourists and residents alike that go near the track because they will not stop. And they've killed many people throughout the years. So if you're traveling through there, watch the trains. But at night, the long promenade past the museum is well lit, and it's walks right down the beachfront. It's about a 2-mile walk, and it's a very pleasant and enjoyable stroll. The pier and the breakwater serves as was a service for the fishing industry at one time. Now fishermen don't use this dock at all. It is now home to the Whiterock Sailing Club, and government moorage is available for people just tying up for the day. The first pier was built in approximately 1916. It was a federal government project to service the fishing industries and the residents of Whiterock at that time. Rebuilt in about 1973, putting in a breakwater and that to protect the shoreline, and also have a resting spot for sea mammals and seabirds. The walk has been a prominent tourist attraction, and later on, in that project they put lights in to enhance safety, and now it's become a romantic walk after an evening on eating at the fine restaurants in Whiterock, and it's a beautiful spot to go. When you're on the beach of Whiterock, one of the prominent things you see is Mount Baker. It's one of the highest peaks in Washington State, and it's an active volcano. It's been dormant for a while now, but it every once in a while becomes an active volcano. When the tide goes out at Whiterock, it leaves a lot of tidal pools where people relax, put their feet in the water, and let their children play in a pretty secure and beautiful area for them to explore. But you do have to watch for the tides to come in. As I said, the main part of town is growing up, and a lot of new restaurants and bistros have popped up over the years. It's a common place to now go and have a romantic dinner or just watch the classic cars and motorcycles travel. Because of the popularity of Whiterock, a lot of new apartments have been built at the higher end of the scale because they look over the Semiahmoo Bay and the vistas over to the United States. It's a beautiful place to live, but you better have deep pockets. The sandcastle competitions is one of the many attractions over the years that have come to Whiterock. This one is a picture of one in the 60s when they first started having sandcastle competitions, and they became quite popular over the years with many thousands of tourists to come out and see. This one in '78 was the last sandcastle competition for about 4 or 5 years due to the unruliness of youngsters. The city decided to shut it down for safety reasons, but it is now back in full flourish. As I said, the Whiterock community has a strong native history and is quite prominent on the boardwalk and around the lying areas. So if you do get a chance to come out to Whiterock, make sure you enjoy everything there is. Soak up the history and the ambience. You'll love it.